Hello everybody. If you want to read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. Short story 255, A Day Out with Friends. It was a sunny Saturday morning when two friends, Tom and Jack, decided to make the most of their day off. They had planned a day out to the seaside, somewhere they could enjoy the fresh air and relax by the ocean. They had been friends for years, always having each other's backs through thick and thin. As they set off, Tom said, "Let's hit the road early so we can beat the traffic. I don't want to spend the whole day in the car." Jack nodded in agreement. "Absolutely. No point in dragging our feet." They hopped into Tom's old but reliable car and drove off, the excitement bubbling between them. The drive was smooth at first, and they chatted about everything under the sun. Tom talked about his new job, saying, "I feel like I'm in over my head, but I'm determined to learn the ropes." Jack, always the optimist, said, "You're just second-guessing yourself. You're more than capable. Just take it one step at a time." As the morning passed, they began to see the beautiful coastline in the distance. Jack pointed and exclaimed, "Look at that! It's like a postcard." They could hardly wait to get there. However, as they turned the last corner, they hit a snag. The beach was packed with people. Tom sighed. "Looks like we're not the only ones with this idea. The early bird didn't catch the worm this time." They managed to find a parking spot a little further from the beach, but it didn't dampen their spirits. "A bit of a walk won't hurt," Jack said cheerfully. "Let's just roll with the punches." They grabbed their bags and headed towards the beach, chatting and laughing all the way. Once they reached the sand, the sun was shining brightly, and the sound of waves crashing made it all worthwhile. "This is just what the doctor ordered," Tom said, throwing down his towel. Jack agreed. Nothing like the seaside to clear the mind. After settling in, they decided to go for a swim. The water was refreshingly cool, and they splashed around. Jack joked, "I'm not a fish, but this will do." They played around until they were both out of breath, gasping for air. "All right, let's get out of here before we turn into prunes," Tom laughed. Feeling a bit peckish after their swim, they headed to a beachside cafe. Tom looked at the menu and said, "I'm in the mood for something light. How about you?" Jack smiled. "You know me, I could eat a horse." "Let's go for the fish and chips." They ordered their food, and while they waited, they watched families playing in the sand, people flying kites, and children building sandcastles. When their food came, it looked delicious. "This is the cherry on top of a great day," Tom said, taking a big bite. Jack laughed. "You always know how to put a spin on things." "But I agree, this is amazing." As they enjoyed their meal, they shared stories and memories from their childhood, reminiscing about the days when they used to come to the beach with their families. After finishing their lunch, they decided to take a stroll along the pier. The view was breathtaking, and they took a moment to take it all in. "I could stand here all day," said Jack. Tom replied, "This is what life's all about, my friend." They looked out at the horizon, feeling a sense of peace wash over them. As the day began to wind down, Tom and Jack felt truly content. "Thanks for today," Jack said, clapping Tom on the back. "I needed this." Tom replied with a grin. "Anytime, mate. Let's not wait too long till we do this again." And with that, they got in the car, both feeling like they had made memories that would last a lifetime. Vocabulary notes. Hit the road, meaning to begin a journey or leave a place. Example, we decided to hit the road early in the morning to avoid traffic. Beat the traffic, meaning to leave early to avoid heavy congestion on the roads. Example, to beat the traffic, we left our house just after sunrise. Dragging our feet, meaning to be slow or reluctant to do something. Example, stop dragging your feet and help me pack the car. in over my head, meaning to be involved in a situation that is too difficult to handle. Example, when I took on the new project at work, I felt like I was over my head. Example, when I took on the new project at work, I felt like I was in over my head. Learn the ropes, meaning to understand how a task or job is done. Example, it took me a few weeks to learn the ropes at my new job. Take it one step at a time, meaning to proceed slowly and steadily, focusing on one thing before moving to the next. Example, starting a business can be overwhelming, just take it one step at a time. Like a postcard, meaning something very beautiful or picturesque, resembling a perfect image. Example, the sunset over the mountains was like a postcard. Hit a snag, meaning to encounter a problem or obstacle. Example, we hit a snag with our plans when we discovered the beach was closed. The early bird didn't catch the worm, meaning sometimes being early or proactive does not guarantee success. Example, I thought getting to the concert early would guarantee good seats, but the early bird didn't catch the worm. Roll with the punches, meaning to adapt to difficulties and keep going despite setbacks. Example, when things don't go as planned, it's important to roll with the punches. Just what the doctor ordered, meaning something that is exactly what is needed. Example, after a stressful week at work, this holiday is just what the doctor ordered. Turn into prunes, meaning to become wrinkled and shriveled, often used to describe skin that has been in water for too long. Example, after an hour in the pool, my fingers turned into prunes. The cherry on top, meaning an additional benefit or finishing touch that makes something even better. Example, the delicious dessert was the cherry on top of an amazing dinner. Put a spin on things, meaning to present something in a particular way or give it a specific interpretation. Example, he always knows how to put a spin on things to make them sound more interesting. Stand here all day, meaning to express a desire to remain in a place and enjoy it without wanting to leave. Example, if I could, I would stand here all day watching the waves crash. Thanks for today, meaning a friendly expression of gratitude for spending time together. Example, thanks for today, I really enjoyed our time at the park. Story written by ChatGPT AI. Image created by DALL-E AI. To read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you.